Channeling day 50. In honor, I showered before I'm reading it to you. Last night when I was surfing TikTok, I came across someone who was disparaging what I consider icons of the woo community, and had a lot of more views than mine do. And it's sort of sitting with me. So I think some of this addresses that, but also addresses our spiritual journey. It's a longer one, so buckle up, Buttercup. Be who you are, letting your individual freak flag fly may seem a lot harder than it really is. It's easy to cast stones and throw aspersions to others doing themselves. And often when you point out someone else's flaws, others rally to your cause, for it's far easier to draw attention away from yourself than to be your own unique individual expression of source energy. Courage and confidence come with time. Courage and confidence come from knowing that you are the creator of your world, and how you choose to create it is no one's business but yours. But everyone has an opinion of what they think you should or shouldn't be, and who you are or who you are not. Every leader that has walked before you goes through the same experience in various ways and to various levels. When you're pushing thought towards that which has never been before, the most human reaction is to poke holes in what is not understood. Instead of embracing new ideas and new thoughts about what might be, the ego jumps right to the binary extreme of if that is right, then I must be wrong, which triggers a fear response. From a quantum level, neither is right and neither is wrong. They're just different observations of the same experience. There's a deep-seated egoic need to be right. You yourself grapple with that. Coming to understand there truly is no black or right or wrong, good or evil, but just a spectrum of experience to be lived out as each soul sees fit. As you wrestle with the human need for judgment, cut yourself some slack, and cut some slack to those around you. When you back away from your story, your egoic story, into your divine self, you can begin to see things from a bigger perspective. The hard work of a spiritual journey is teaching yourself to back away from your story and remove any judgments about yours and other stories, and see them for what they are truly, just experiences. The need to mold another master's stories, who have walked this planet before, comes from the desire to be part of that story. It's far easier to edit than to create. It's far easier to adopt someone else's story to fit your needs than to live your own truth. It's not a good path, but it's an easier path. We like your analogy of a gym and working out as a way to describe what a spiritual journey is like. When you go to a gym and are building physical muscles, you gradually increase weights or the resistance over time. The body must be pushed to the point of failure for the muscles to come back stronger. In spirituality, this is very much like testing your ideas and beliefs. Test them a little bit until they break down in the face of a larger truth. You sit with that in either meditation or prayer or reflection, and when you come back, you have a new belief that is stronger than the original. But when you add weights to a workout routine, you don't always take away what's there before, you add to it. This is the same with a belief structure, or as you're fond of saying, you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. There are elements of truth in all religions. There are also things in every religion that have been manipulated by humans to serve whatever purpose they had at the time. This does not negate the kernel of truth buried within. It just means you might have to dig a little farther to find it, and take a little bit of grace along with you. From your divine soul's perspective, this is all about experience. Preferred experience or not preferred experience is up to you to decide. Into everyone's life, a little rain must fall because the water from the rain nourishes the ground. The resistance from the weight builds the muscle. The destruction and reconstruction of beliefs builds a soul. Go forth in your spiritual journey as you would go to a Planet Fitness. Choose your starting weight, choose your starting beliefs, and do that. But when you choose to level up, add another belief and experience to push that experience. Push your beliefs to the limit. Let them break down and reform as a stronger belief that serves you. It doesn't need to fit into the ways of the world or what the world believes. That's not the point of this. You go on your spiritual journey for yourself. There's a lot of talk about cultural appropriation, which is an egoic construct. As you navigate the spiritual waters, adapt what you see as serving you. If it resonates with you, do it. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't do it. Do not cast aspersions on those things that don't serve you, for they may serve someone else. There's no need to put on airs of being holy, unless that is the costume you wish to wear for a short time. If the ritual or permission slip, and by permission slip we mean tool, serves you in deepening your understanding of yourself and your connection to source, by all means do it. But as a workout only helps you, for you're the one lifting the weights and building the muscle, even though you're in a Pilates class or a spin class or have a workout partner, the workout serves just you. The same is true for your spiritual journey. For sure, gather in groups, challenge each other's ideas, talk about it, but understand that your individual beliefs are your individual beliefs, and your individual growth is only your individual growth. Resist the urge to conform. Resist the urge to fit in. Let your spiritual freak flag fly, or as you're fond of saying, you do you, boo. Do not worry about what others do. That's their journey and their business. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the experience. Find the things that resonate with you. Take them to the extreme. Then add the next weight and watch them grow. All of this is about you reconnecting with your power, which is source energy, your soul. We're glad you resist the need to label us at this point in your journey. Our names will come when the time is right, but it's not important. Again, refer back to the lesson on labels from the other day. Everything that comes through is coming through your filter. Remember that. So the words we choose, the idioms we use are the things that you know. This is what gives the experience the Paul David twist. But like every vessel, our expression is limited by what you have going on within you. We urge you to see past the words to the spirit of the intention. This is what should happen with all of your spiritual writings. For yes, they are all divinely inspired, but nothing is inerrant. For to be birthed into your 3D world, it has to go through a human filter. And every human filter has its own expectations, desires, and beliefs. Even the purest vessel is still human. That's not a bad thing, for it's literally how you're designed to be. It's the point of this experience. But test everything that comes through, everyone, with the basic litmus test of love. Does it elevate your planet and your species? Does it elevate those around you? If it does, it's in love and light. If it does not, it's tinged with elements of the ego. This does not make the lesson necessarily wrong, but you need to decipher and use your discernment a little more with those. Again, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, for there are elements of truth in all of it. Have no expectation on what all this should look like or how it should flow. It comes through you as it needs to come through, as it does for every person. Continue to work on finding the joy in every moment, for it's a lifetime of work and it will serve you well. While we are not complete, we are complete for today.